Hi, and welcome to your Conscious Transformation Moment for June. I'm Pat, Altvater, and this month I'm going to focus on a famous quote from Shakespeare's Hamlet. The quote is, "Nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so." In my coaching practice and in my own life, I see how we allow our thoughts and perceptions of something to hold us back. Let me give you some examples. I've had several women who have come to me to release weight and tell me that they hold themselves back from doing something until they have released a certain amount of pounds. For example, there was one woman last summer who didn't dance at her high school class reunion. And this is a woman who only needed to release about 20 pounds because her thought was that she would be embarrassed and that people would think that she was overweight. So why would she hold herself back from something that brings her joy? She did it because her thought was that people would judge her. So it was bad. So she made the belief that being out on the dance floor would be bad. I've also had business people who have come to me who haven't been able to sell their own products. For example, there was one man who's a coach who also had a product that went along with his coaching services. And he could not get himself to get out and publicize the program that he had that went along with his coaching services. And it was because of his thinking. He believed that if someone rejected his product, it would be a personal rejection as well. And so he had this limited thought that if someone rejected him personally, he wouldn't be able to survive it. And the unfortunate reality is that if we believe these things inside, then we are treated the way that we're expected. So the dancer would be embarrassed and the business person would be rejected. But the opposite is also true. So when we believe inside in ourselves, then that belief is accepted by the people that we come encounter with. When I notice that I'm holding myself back from something that could bring me joy, I just take a few minutes to look for the thought and belief behind it. Remember, feelings like humiliation, embarrassment, disappointment, those feelings and all others come from your thoughts, which come from your beliefs, most of which were acquired when you were a child. I found it feels good to have compassion for yourself because there is some hurt part of you that at some point in your earlier life needed that belief for protection. Allow yourself to feel any feelings that you may have. For example, the woman who refused to dance may have been judged based on her looks at some point in her life, most likely by someone she loved or looked up to. And obviously, that didn't feel good, and she didn't want to repeat that experience. Isn't it wonderful that she can take this incident to become more self-aware? Release that old limiting belief that she is judged based on her appearance and change her life forever. You can use my Transformations Breakthrough process to work through this process and ultimately to replace your old limiting belief with a new one that better serves you. Just email me if you need a copy of the Transformations Breakthrough process worksheets at pat@outsmartweight.com. Take it from me. You can take a circumstance that others might view as bad, and if you don't view it that way, it won't be. Nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So make it all good. I like the saying, "It's all good," so much that I had an artist create bookmarks that say, "Wow, it's all good," to include as part of my Women Outsmarting Weight system. I've decided to offer a free bookmark to everyone who purchases my book, Choose Success, Ignite the Power Within, between now and midnight on June 5th. That's all for now. Have a great month of June.